The show, Star Trek Discovery, takes viewers to a place that is out of this world.
It's set about 10 years before the original Star Trek.
Take a look at this clip from the new season of the show.
Discovery, can you activate the captain's ejector seat remotely?
A lot of surface distortion. I need another 30 seconds.
Without EV boosters, he'll still be in free fall.
Not if I can catch him.
Get it, Burnham. Already lost one officer today.
I'm comfortable with the risk, sir.
And I'm not. If you screw this up, we're both dead. Stay on mission. That's an order.
You need to trust us, sir. I told you, we don't abandon each other. Discovery has you.
Oh my God, I'm hyperventilating.
But it's so cool to go back to Star Trek too. We're so happy to welcome Sonequa Martin-Greene, who plays Michael Burnham in the series, and you are the first female lead in Star Trek. So congratulations on that too.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for having me. Yeah, the first, first black woman at the helm of this franchise. It's whoa. What are you doing, Jesus?
Did you watch Star Trek when you were growing up, or did you like to watch it as a kid?
You know what? I knew about it. I really did, because my parents would watch it from time to time. And I distinctly remember seeing episodes of TOS, of Next Gen, and of Deep Space Nine on the television. But I never sort of sat down and watched it. So I had it in me, I guess osmotically, but I knew what it was, and I knew what a big deal it was when I came on board. And I purposed to watch every single thing there is. And that's a tall order, and it's going to take me a little bit longer than I originally thought it would. But I'm going to do it.
Did you feel, I mean, the popularity of the previous Star Trek, I mean, did you feel any pressure to, when you were making this, to make it as great as, its predecessor?
Uh-huh. Yep. we did. I am not going to lie. We felt so much pressure, because we know what it means. It's meant so much to so many people for so many years. And we understand that it's a legacy. We understand that it's an endowment, a rich endowment. And we wanted to do it justice. That's what we want to do. That's what we so desperately want to do. We're so passionate about it, our entire company, which is amazing. But we had to sort of get past that pressure, right? We had to get past that feeling of, and find a way to create, because you can't sort of create freely from that place. So we sort of all had our freakouts and then got past it and, sort of gave our all to it.
It's just really great to see. Now, tell us a little bit about, I know it's on CBS All Access, so a whole new generation of people are getting it, and they can watch it on their iPads or wherever they want. Is some of it the same and some of it totally different? What can we expect?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Some of it is the same and some of it is very different. And we had a commitment to do that, right? This is a new day and age. Every iteration of Star Trek has been a mirror to the society it was in at that time. And so we have to mirror society today, right? So that goes with the diversity that we have, with me being the first black woman to lead the show. That's a big part of it. Having the first Asian female captain, having the first female captain with a female first officer, having the first openly gay couple, having the first sort of Pakistani man, it's really, we have such a commitment to that. And we also have a commitment to be brand new and to be fresh, but to be familiar. And so it's quite a road to travel and a balance to find. And we're trying to do that. And we certainly feel that we found our voice in a new way and sort of settled in season 2. Now that we're not at war anymore with the Klingon Empire, which was a prevailing storyline in season 1, right? We can take a breath and we can really explore relationships and have time for laughter and things like that. So it's very much more quintessential Trek because the war is over for season 2. So that's exciting.
And Spock is back, right?
Yes, Spock is back. That's one of my favorite things about playing Michael Burnham, is that I was placed in that family, that I am the surrogate sister of Spock and was raised by Sarek and Amanda on Vulcan. That's one of my favorite things about Michael Burnham. And so to have him come, to have the sort of connection to canon show up, this is arguably one of the most famous characters in the entire canon of Star Trek. Ethan Peck is brilliant. We absolutely love him. He's magic. Everyone who came on, I must say, is magic for season 2. I think everyone's magic, by the way, in our entire company. But it's been exciting to dig into these relationships. And we heard a fan theory, and it's actually not even really a fan theory. It's just a theory at this point that perhaps there was a sexual relationship between Michael and Spock, and that's why their relationship is estranged, which we find out in the first episode of season 2. Not true. I'm here to tell you that's just not true.
Well, we have,
Okay, thank you.
I love Game of Thrones, but we're not Game of Thrones in that way.
well, thank you.
Yeah, so there's an exploration of logic and emotion, and it's great.
We love your passion and energy during this interview. You are a rock star.
I know
Thank
they have
you.
to beam you up to another interview.
Thank you
though.
so much. What'd you say?
They have to beam you up to another interview, though, so we have to say goodbye for now.
Let's do it. Goodbye. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
you.
Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery is on CBS All Access Thursday nights at 8:30. The second episode of Season 2 is tonight.
And you can, the good thing with streaming, you can just keep watching.
Just keep watching. All right,
Yeah,
we're going to shift gears right now. Important advice to heed when there's been a loss.
We're tackling sensitive questions like when you learn someone has passed away, should you give the family their space? How much space? What's the right thing to say? We're going to talk about that and some other gray areas when it comes to dealing with loss. Stay with us.